Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, you already know by the title, we're going to be testing some viral makeup hacks on TikTok. I finally downloaded the app. I don't know that I'll actually post anything, but it's really entertaining to watch. So I saw this trend was going around YouTube, so of course I wanted to join the trend and see what the hype is all about and see if I learned something new out of these hacks. So if you want to see what hacks I'm talking about, if you want to learn something new here, see if a hack works that you saw on TikTok, make sure you keep on watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. Like this video and make sure you turn on your post notifications so you are notified every time I upload. I do upload every week, and make sure you check out my social media links. They're here on the page as well as down in the description bar. Let's jump into it, guys. So I went on TikTok, and to me, TikTok is kind of like Vine, right? Do you guys remember when Vine was a thing a few years ago? That's kind of what it reminds me of. But I did screen record some hacks that I hope I can put on the screen here, because I want to give credit to all of these creators that posted this hack. Of course, I'm not sure if they're the original creators, but I'm gonna try to post them here on the screen for you guys so you can see what I'm seeing. So the first hack is probably the most famous hack of all time. It is powder before your foundation. Now, Jackie Aina has done this for years on her channel, so I already knew of this hack. I've never done it myself, but I have always wanted to test it. So let's watch the hack video.
Watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab.
She says we're gonna moisturize first. I'm gonna go in with my simple moisturizer, and we are just going to put this all over the face. All right, so we've rubbed the moisturizer in. Now we're gonna take some translucent setting powder. I'm just gonna use the tried and true Laura Mercier. This is such a good powder. Now, I've been seeing people applying it with a brush and with a beauty blender. I'm personally just going to use a brush because that's what I've been liking for my powder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my really big powder brush here, and she says to apply it all over the face. Now, I think this is more targeted to, at least from what I understand on Jackie's channel, is this is more targeted for people with oily skin, and I have dry skin, so I just personally don't think this is gonna work out for me, but we will see. So we're just tapping in, just kind of applying the powder everywhere. It definitely looks seamless. Like, it doesn't look like I've applied any powder to my face. My face isn't sticky anymore from the moisturizer, which is nice. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell a difference, but it looks like my skin has a tiny bit of coverage to it, which is always nice because maybe I won't have to like go in with as much foundation. But then it looks like she goes in with some setting spray. So the setting spray I'm gonna go in with is this Revolution Hydrate and Fix Makeup Setting Spray. And we're gonna put this all over the face. Just like that, and now we're gonna let it dry, so we're gonna go in with our fan. I feel like my skin is looking like a lot smoother in person. Like, it looks kind of smooth. I like it, but I definitely think my face is mattified for sure. So if you have dry skin, I don't know that this is gonna work for you. I do think like the powder would cling to your dry patches, but I could be wrong. So now it says that we should go in with primer. So I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Serum, and we're gonna apply this to the face with the setting spray on top. To be honest, my skin doesn't look like that different. Honestly, I can't even see the powder on my skin. So this primer is very like tacky, which to me, I would think like it would move the powder, but I guess that's maybe why you go in with a setting spray. That's like my assumption. All right. So we got the skin prepped. So then it looks like she goes in with foundation. So let's do that. Of course, we're gonna go in with Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus Foundation. Y'all know I love this foundation. You can check out my video here if you want. Are you stuck, buddy? Oh, hold on, my cat's nail's stuck in the carpet. One sec. Okay. So we're gonna start pouncing this into the skin. I do think the powder kind of gives you a little more coverage, but it's so minimal and light that honestly, I didn't really notice a huge difference at all with the powder. I'm unsure of how I feel. I don't really think I like the foundation over top of the powder. It's just kind of like my foundation is kind of looking dry, like heavy, you know what I mean? Like cakey. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting up close in my mirror. So I don't think that I'm into this hack, to be honest. I definitely think it's going to emphasize your dry patches. Like you guys can see here, it's like emphasizing my dry patches. And I just feel like my foundation isn't blending as well. Because if you know anything about setting powder, it's that you don't want to put a cream or a liquid over top of that. And essentially that's what we did here. So I personally don't like this hack. I don't think it's for my skin type, but I do think if you have oily skin, you would probably really like this. So I don't think my skin looks terrible, but I definitely don't think I like it. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer and powder off camera and we will be right back. All right, you guys, so I finished most of my face off camera. The next hack that we're gonna do is a brow hack, which I've been seeing this hack around for a lot longer than before TikTok became popular. So the hack is called soap brows, and I hope that I have a soap that works for this because my soap is dark, but I feel like it's opaque. So let's try it. Let's look at the hack. So it looks like she just takes a spoolie. Let me find mine. God, I hate when I can't find my makeup brushes. So let's use this little mini spoolie here. And I'm gonna rub it. So I have my soap dish here. It's nasty, I know. I know, trust me, y'all don't gotta tell me. I know it's gross. Do I need it to be wet? Yeah, I feel like I need it to be wet. Let me spray some setting spray on it to make it wet. Okay, so I got some soap, I think, on this spoolie. God, it's so cold. Oh my God, it's working. You guys hear my cat meowing? Oh my God. Oh my God, it works. This is insane. I need to trim my brows, first of all. Holy hell. How insane is that? Look at my brow hairs. I feel like I just got a brow lamination. Oh, I love this. I can't believe this is actually working. I honestly didn't think this was gonna work. And it feels so cold and cooling on the brows. It feels like I'm putting like hairspray in my eyebrows. My brows definitely feel crunchy and heavy. Wow, this is so cool. Bless you. Why do my cats always sneeze in my videos? Wow, I think this looks awesome. We gotta fill them in though. Let's be real, they need to be filled in. I do think that a pomade would probably be better to fill these in with just because you can see all the sparse areas, but I'm just gonna go in with the Benefit Precisely, my brow pencil right here, and let's underline the brows, and let's do some hair-like strokes. Wow, I cannot believe this has worked. And then it looks like at the end, so I'm not gonna carve out my brows or anything, but it looks like at the end, she kind of does that with the spoolie. Why does my brow look so good? Oh my God, I love it. My brow looks the best it's ever looked. Holy cow. We're gonna do the same to the other eye. Again, just doing some pencil-like strokes. Wow, I am so impressed with this, you guys. This is just wow. Like, look at my brows. Oh my God, I can't get over it. Oh my God. This is amazing. I like this brow way more than the other one, but yo, this hack works, y'all. The next hack is a mascara hack, and it looks like here she is putting on mascara and then using a blow dryer on cool to blow the lashes up for a curl. I am not going to use a blow dryer, but I will use my fan for this. So let's apply some mascara. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Big Ego mascara, and I'm not going to curl my lashes. So we're just going to go in and we're going to do one eye at a time just to see if we can see if the hack works. All right, so we have our mascara on. Now let's go in with our fan. I don't know how she gets under her eye here, but this is definitely an uncomfortable process. Like, it's like making my eyes water because you have all that air going in your eyeball. I definitely don't think it's safe to put a hairdryer air in your eyeball. Like, so I would recommend if you're gonna do this, do it with a fan. But my eyeball is really watery and cold, but I literally see no difference, and I'm just not gonna put a hairdryer on my eyeball. You feel me? I just don't think that's safe. So I really don't like, can you guys tell a difference? I really can't, to be honest. Like, I think your best bet, if you want to curl your lashes, sis, just use an eyelash curler. That's what I would do, because one, it's so much more convenient because like not everybody has a hairdryer, and who's gonna go out and buy a hairdryer just for this? Like, let's be real. So definitely get yourself an eyelash curler. It's gonna work 10 times better and be 10 times cheaper. The next hack is an eyelash hack, and it looks like she goes in and applies lash glue as an eyeliner and then puts the lash on. So we're gonna try that application today. We're just gonna first wait for your mascara to dry. You don't want to put lashes on if your mascara ain't dry, girl. So I'm gonna take some Kiss lash glue. You can use any lash glue that you want, and we're just gonna start applying this like you would an eyeliner. So I'm gonna get real close to my mirror here. The only downside I would see to this is it would get all over your lashes, which sucks when you get massive lash glue in your eyelashes. You can see I applied a lot. I think I applied way too much, but I don't even know if she ends up, yeah, it looks like by the color of the eyelash glue, like it started out blue and then got clear. It looks like she did wait. So we're gonna like dry this off a little bit, just because, you know, you never want to apply lashes if your lash glue is wet. So let's make it a little bit tacky. Look how bad that looks. Imagine if that was eyeliner. Like, it looks so crooked and uneven. All right, let's go in with our lashes. I'm just gonna take my Ardell Wispies. So it definitely works. I will say that. Just pushing together my real lashes with the falsies. Yeah, it definitely works for sure. The only thing that I don't like is I applied too much glue here on the inner corner, you can see. So when I do this, like my eyelid sticks. My eyelid and my eyelid sticks. So just if you want to do this hack, make sure that you're lenient with how much lash glue you're applying, because I clearly applied way too much. But it definitely does work. That is so cool. You guys can see though, like the difference between like my real lashes and the false lashes, because I don't, oh god, my tweezers are getting stuck. Oh, okay, I definitely think it's a lot easier to apply the lash glue just to the lash band, because with this, your tweezers can get stuck to the glue, your fingers can get stuck to the glue like you saw for me, and you can get glue all over your eyelid, which if you have eyeshadow on, that's gonna ruin your eyeshadow, you know? So I definitely prefer the original way of doing my lashes. So I'm gonna apply the, oh my god, so look how sticky this glue is. That's how good the glue is. It's that sticky, y'all. I'm gonna do the other lash off camera and I'll be right back to finish up the video. All right, so I'm back. This lash applied so much better than this lash, but you can see like this one goes into the inner corner much more, and I don't personally like that. I kind of like when it's not as close to the inner corner because it doesn't feel like it's poking my eyeball out, but the trick definitely works. So the next trick is how to cover up pimples. Now, I'm gonna turn down my brightness for this because you can clearly not really see my breakouts. That's like the benefit of beauty lights. They kind of like cover up. Ooh, look, my freaking eyelid is like sticking to itself. Oh my god, that's like the benefit of beauty lights. They kind of wash out some of your imperfections. So let me turn on my lights real quick. All right, I've turned on my light, so you still can't really see any of my imperfections, but you can see actually I have one right here. It looks just like a little red dot on camera, but in person it's huge and it really, really hurts. So let's look at this video.
I'm going to show you how to cover up a pimple that's trying to take over your entire
Girl, I'm
face.
so sorry you have a pimple on
Before
your
we
lip.
begin,
That is
yes,
terrible.
it is a pimple. It is not a cold sore. Thank you so much in the comments. So first, take your foundation and start packing it on. I mean, like, pack it with your finger.
Take your foundation and pack it with your finger. Okay, so let's go in with the Wet n Wild one. I should do this with my dominant hand, huh? So it looks like she's packing it on, right? Okay, so she's blended it, and then she says you can kind of blend out the edges with a brush. So let's kind of do that. Okay.
Then take some loose powder on a beauty blender and really pack it on top, just on where the pimple is.
And then she says to take some loose setting powder with a beauty blender specifically. So let's do that. And cover it up, baby. All right, done. Oh, so she wants you to, it looks like she just pushes it in and like lets it sit there for a second. And then she kind of just dusts it off. So then it looks like she goes in with her foundation again and repeats the same step. Just kind of puts it on there. So then it looks like she blends out the edges again. I feel like this is a lot of steps just to cover up a pimple. Like imagine if you have like 10 pimples on your face. This is gonna take way too long in my opinion, but it's definitely a lot of coverage. Like I can see that for sure. All right, now we're setting again. This is definitely making this pimple emphasize. Like it's really cakey and like looking like a dry patch now because of all the layers of makeup we're putting over top of it.
Now taking as concealer the same shade as your skin tone, do the same thing. Try and be really concentrated on top of that pimple. And of course,
now it looks like she takes a concealer the same shade as our skin tone. Ooh, I don't even think I have a concealer the same shade as my skin tone. I usually will do like a lighter color than my foundation, but let's take this NYX Born to Glow. And it looks like she really precisely just like packs that on. So now we're setting again. Holy moly, this is a lot of steps. All right, so as a matter of fact, my forehead looks tremendously dry and my forehead lines are definitely emphasized. I know you can't really see in camera, but in person, this is a no for me, dog. Like Simon says no on this one, okay? It's definitely, like, it definitely covered. I mean, you can still kind of see it, but it's just too cakey for me. I would rather one product that's full coverage than all these other products. Like, I just feel like this could be too time consuming. For the last hack, actually, let me put on some lower lash mascara. Who am I? So for the last hack, this is actually not a like makeup related face hack. This is actually how you can clean your eyeshadow palettes. So
if you're like me and you literally abuse your palettes, I have a hack to show you to help you clean it. Things you're gonna need are makeup wipes and any container that looks like this. Tightly cover the container with the makeup wipe.
Got my
and literally all you do is swipe and it's clean. And now she's looking cute.
And it looks like she takes any type of circle flat. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and it looks like she's wrapping the makeup wipe around the powder container. And let's find an eyeshadow palette that's filthy. Okay, so for me, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, she's dirty, okay? So this would be, you can even see like my mirror is filthy. This would be a really good one to do this test on. So let's try it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Just trying to think, I wanna stay in frame for you guys. Let's just do the damn thing, okay? Oh my God, it worked! It looks brand new. How cool is that? Okay, let's do the mirror because like I'm clearly getting stuff all over my hands. This is just, are you joking? This is so cool. Wow. This is actually a really good idea, like especially if you're one of those people who wants clean eyeshadow palettes for like aesthetic purposes. Look how much better this looks. It looks brand new. Like it's, obviously I used it because it hit pan, but it doesn't look bad. It looks so good. So I actually really like that hack. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. I couldn't find a lot of hacks that didn't involve me like destroying and ruining my makeup, and like who wants to do that? Like I don't want to do that. So these are the hacks that I found that didn't involve me having to like cut up lipstick and, you know, do a bunch of work. So if you guys try out any of these hacks, let me know. Make sure you give credit to the people who posted these on TikTok. I had a lot of fun filming this video, and some of these hacks maybe I will still use, like the soap brows. Bitch, look at this brow. Like, I can't stop looking at my brow. Like, it looks so good and full. Like, I feel like I had a brow lamination. Well, this one doesn't look too hot, but this one, this is my good side. So that is it, you guys. Make sure, again, you are subscribed to my channel. Hit the like button, give it a thumbs up if you want to see more content like this, and make sure you turn on your post notifications so that way you're notified every single time I upload. Click the bell and check out my social media. They're down below in the description bar. I had a lot of fun filming this video, and maybe I'll do more like another video, like a part 2, if I find some really cool other hacks that are being uploaded in the future. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you tried any of these hacks, if you like them, if you hate them. I would love to hear your thoughts down below. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.